We drink booze. I need more beer.
Well, it looks like Ken found his booze because he has published 3 of these Pittsburgh videos over the last few days, and with the latest, he cannot even spell the name of the city of Pittsburgh. And he got the year wrong. So Ken is now writing some of the jokes for this reaction channel. What do you think happens next? Speaking of unintentional comedy, why don't we ask Paul? Hey Paul, what happens next?
It's all downhill from here.
Stop it. Cannot stand the choices from Ken and his music service. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna take the music out when he's overdoing it with the music and want to do some talking anyway. So, we stop the music and, yeah, come on, let's go. Wow, that is exciting. Ken is using an elevator. Woo, this is so much fun. Thanks, Ken. This is the 3rd video that you've done with the last few days, and here's that dog again. Alright, knock it off with that dog. 3 videos, and 3 times you show us that dog. Okay, very funny, Ken. Knock it off. Please and thanks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Paul and Ken, and we are off to breakfast. It is game day.
Yes.
Today, I have to buy a hat as soon as possible. Hopefully I get a nice large size flex fit, because that's my favorite style of hat.
The man has to buy a hat. This would be more entertaining if it was a couple of women and they were saying they have to go buy a hat, and then, you know, the other one would say, oh, how typically girly of us, we have to go buy a hat. Oh, well, isn't that us being sexist to each other? Well, sometimes a girl wants to buy a hat. I mean, that could have been funny. Here's a couple of guys and Ken has to buy a hat. That is so entertaining, Ken. Thanks. Thanks for telling us your favorite type of hat. Thanks, Ken.
But right now we're going to hit up McDonald's. We've showered, shaved.
I didn't shave.
He didn't. I showered, I shaved. Yeah, we'll start with breakfast, and then we're going straight from there to a beer store.
Come on, Ken. Really? Beer store already? Hey, it's early in the morning. You gotta get to the beer store? That is why I named this video, this reaction video, Ken Domik Needs Help. Is this like a cry for help? I mean, this is like how you'd say to your friends and family, I don't know how to ask for help, so I'm showing you that I'm drinking all the time. Either that, or you're just an irresponsible drunk who needs to be off YouTube, or at least to be demonetized, because this is just garbage material.
Yeah. We grab a couple cases of beer, because we've been invited by some cool people to a tailgating party, and it's supposed to be one of the most famous tailgating parties either in the league.
So it is a famous tailgating party. And that will be the excuse then. Fine. So it is some special famous party, and Ken is a professional full-time YouTuber, or as he calls himself, and so I'm sure it's going to be a great party, Ken, and we look forward to it. Thanks.
Or in Pennsylvania, I don't know, or just here. We'll find out. McDonald's.
Come on, Ken. McDonald's, oh, come on. Oh, he went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And what does he find? McDonald's. This is like when he goes to Japan. Let's review McDonald's. Oh, McDonald's. You know what McDonald's is famous for? Everywhere you go, the food at McDonald's is the same at every other McDonald's. That is one of the things they do right. They do it perfectly. Paul is a chef. It would have been more fun if Paul would have packed you guys breakfast to take with you. Okay, let's go to McDonald's. Thanks, Ken.
Buy one, get one free.
Here we go. Down the same aisle to do the same thing, buy the same stuff, make the same stupid comments. Always the same with Ken Domik. And he calls it a food experience and a food adventure. And he might as well just call his vlog channel, Watch Ken Domik Drink Alcohol all the time. Here we go.
All right, what'd you order?
I can't remember.
Leave people alone, Ken. Come on. What do you want out of him? It's early in the morning. Ah, what did you order? Oh, for crying out loud, man. He's just being polite. How you must test friendships, Ken Domik. Ah, what did you order? Like, what do you want from him? What do you want him to say? You want him to be on? It's breakfast. You're like, I mean, you need to create content, so you bring him along, and you're doing all the talking, and you try to make it more interesting with him along. Like you say, oh, what did you order? It's McDonald's! It's McDonald's! It's McDonald's! It's McDonald's!
It's McDonald's! It's the same stuff since you were 6 years old. Ask me anything, left to right, right to left. What do you want to know?
What do you want from people, Ken Domik? Do you see behind the smile how your friend Paul looks tired? What a stupid thing to ask. What do you want from me is what he is really saying.
It's funny, we're almost twins on this part. But what did you have in your coffee?
Just milk.
Just milk? Okay, so I had two sugar,
No
two...
sugar bad. Sugar
that's sugar.
Go ahead, Ken. Point at somebody and judge them for having orange juice. Yes, that is correct. Orange juice is bad. So you go back to drinking alcohol and eating garbage in your car all day long.
That's good sugar.
And then what did you order?
Sugar.
Egg McMuffin?
Egg and muffin.
And sugar.
And sugar.
And I did hash browns. Gotta do the hash browns.
As people say in the comments on my reaction channel, it is all about you, Ken. It's not about the food. Like, everybody knows what a hash brown is. Everybody's had a hash brown. You've had hash browns. You've done hash browns on your channel. And, I mean, it's what the heck? It's like, alright, so like, I gotta have the hash, gotta do the hash browns. Who cares? I mean, this is boring. This is why your channel is no good, and you don't even try to make it good either. Hey, I gotta do the hash browns. You make a video where you get hash browns. Wow. How very entertaining. Gotta do the hash browns? I know what you gotta do. Why don't you go eat some protein and stop eating carbs all the time? And why don't you go lift some weights and build up those spindly little arms of yours? And why don't you lay off the booze? Because it's making you fat and your face is sagging. Lay off the booze. Lay off the carbs. You gotta do some protein and lifting some weights. You know, put the camera down, stop creating this boring content, and go lift some weights and build up your arms. That's what you gotta do.
And an Egg McMuffin. That's how we're gonna start our day.
And it's all downhill from here.
Alright, found the rest of the boys. We are headed to the game. Actually, we're headed to this tailgating party. We have to bring beer, so there's a place called Mike's Beer Store. That's right across this bridge. That's the baseball stadium. Football stadium's way down there. Alright, cheers guys. Cheers. So we've made an executive decision, the fact that we can't buy cases of beer on a Sunday in this city. We're not gonna go to the tailgating party.
Then why did you promise all your fans that you were going to this big famous party earlier on in the video? This video is not a live stream, Ken. It was dishonest of you to say earlier, we're going to this big famous party. Get back to your drinking. Get back to your drinking, you idiotic drunk.
Because they wanted us to bring at least two to get in, and then another two for us to drink, right? So we need to buy 4 or 5 cases of beer. So we don't want to show up empty-handed, so we're not going to go to the tailgating party. We're just going to sit at Mike's, this place called Mike's Beer, and just have some drinks. What'd you order?
I don't know.
Leave him alone, Ken! Holy shit, what a pest you are! It's like, you're lucky anyone hangs around with you at all. Like, you are always trying to make video out of everything. What, so you can write off all these beers? I gotta get footage of me drinking the beers. So when I get back to Canada and I do my taxes, I can take it to my tax man, and then he can send it to Revenue Canada, and I wrote off my beers while I was here at the beer place because I shot video of it. Let's try to involve everyone else in my stupid video. What did you order? I don't know. Like, wait, McDonald's. You go to McDonald's for breakfast, it's like 2 items. What did you order? He doesn't know. Beer is beer. I mean, it's not as deep and complex as wine, and you guys are not beer nerds either. Paul is a chef. He runs a reputable business. He makes food. He doesn't brew the beer on site. He buys it from someone else. He's not a brewmaster. Leave him alone. Ken Domik, please. What do? You eat junk in your car all the time. And what did you order? What do you want? Now this video has to be like beer experts? Look at the other guys. They're not interested in this stuff either. Wow. Leave them alone. Can't even go to some place and like have a few beers and sit down. What did you order? And later on, kid's gonna say, you notice any notes? If it was a beer geek channel, then it would make sense. Ken, you have a food channel where you eat junk from Tim Hortons and McDonald's all the time. And this Pittsburgh thing, you might as well just, this is for your vlog. You might as well just call your vlog, Watch Ken Domik Drink All Day and Night. Watch Ken Domik drink. Leave him alone, Ken. Please and thanks.
Mine is Night of the Living Stout.
We got Quins.
They got
Quins.
Youngling, and you got the Insurrection.
Insurrection.
Did you try it already?
It's hoppy.
Yeah? I don't like hoppy beer.
4.5 alcohol.
Paul's got the set direction.
That is Ken Domik tasting. Does he really have to do that? Probably for the people who follow him and send him their money. You know, people who are really stupid and ridiculous sorts of people. Yeah, he probably has to do it for them. So it's like, hey, idiots, I'm tasting. You get it? That shows that I'm a food expert. Send me your money. Send me your money.
I love stouts.
Jimmy's got the lost erection.
What did you order?
Quins, same.
Quins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same one. Session.
And what do you think?
Good. Really nice.
Is it hoppy?
No.
Any notes that you can...
It's got, no, you get like a strong grapefruit.
Grapefruit, oh,
What do
okay.
they mean by session? What does that mean?
I'll finish up at Mike's Beer Bar. Now we're headed down to the game. Let's party.
You going across, boys? Let's go.
I can pull it off. And, are you with me?
Legacy Square. Got all the tailgaters happening, people doing it out of the back of their car. They got a full bar. Look at the full bar.
Get off YouTube, you sorry drunk. 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 Ken Domik, music service heavy metal. Ken Domik, music service heavy metal.
Alright, I got my towel, got my hat, bought a hat for Paul for his birthday. Happy birthday, Paul.
Thank you.
Remember that moment for later. Believe me, watch the whole video and remember that moment for later, because he has already given Paul the hat, because Paul's wearing it. So then, here, Paul, happy birthday, here's a hat. Okay, thanks, Ken. So he's already using it a second time for footage for the channel. And you notice when he first mentioned it, Paul didn't say it. He has to say it again and again, and finally gets Paul to pay attention to him and says, okay, thanks for the hat. Remember that for later.
Nice hat. So we're now just going to check out this tailgating party. I'm not sure what's up with Pittsburgh, but there's a lot of empty space here that should be filled with tailgaters. I'm not sure if they just charge too much money for the people to park. That's why not a lot of people are here. But it seems like every single parking lot is like half empty like this, and it's game day, people. Get your ass to the parking lots and partay.
Maybe they are working, Ken. Maybe they can't afford an expensive ticket to go to these big games either. Not everybody eats junk in their car all day long as you do, and gets idiots, complete, total idiots, to send you their money. So you can hang around and do this stuff all the time and have a vacation whenever you want it. Maybe other people are working. It's not that easy for other people, Ken. They don't have Patreon morons giving you free money for producing garbage content. Maybe that is why, Ken. How do you like that?
Got food. Nice. Cornhole. Jim's going slow. Nice. Yummy. Oh, looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one this guy does.
Down the booze.
I've been singing with my band, crossing right across the land, and I've seen every blue-eyed foozy on the way. With their beauty and style, gets a little silent all the while. Take me to them lovely ladies every time. Come on, oh, don't take me down tonight, no. Oh, down the side of the river line. Oh, you let it all hang out. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Yeah, fat bottom girls, you make rockin' world go round. Get on your bikes and ride. That is part of the thing from Ken Domik's music service, Epidemic Sound, is that they copy famous songs and they just change it a little bit, and it makes it really irritating that it sticks in your head. It's like, oh, it's just almost, oh, it's beer time. It's beer. All this man notices is beer. His material is a cry for help. Leave it all behind for a life of Sundays. That is all Ken has, is a life of Sundays. Free money, drunk all the time. Anyway, as I was saying, Epidemic Sound, they make songs that are ripping off other songs. They just change a little bit. It's really irritating, so I thought I would do Queen's Fat Bottom Girls. Back to Ken.
Alright guys, one of the things I just discovered is the fact that...
Get off YouTube, Ken. Please and thanks. Even your own friends don't take your content seriously anymore, so please get off YouTube, Ken. Please and thanks.
We bought standing room only seats, which is basically almost anywhere on these levels of the, I guess the walk down, the exit ramps.
Yeah, 3 levels.
And how much money did we save? This was $169 American?
Yeah, there were $250 for really bad seats.
$250 for the worst seats, like way up in the nosebleeds. And so we saved a lot of money. Now we can buy more beer.
This man needs to be demonetized from YouTube, because as he is monetized, there are advertisers who have their advertisements running on the platform, and they end up running in front of materials such as this. Because Ken used to have a popular food channel, And now he's just got his back catalog and he just shows up to drink and he brings a camera along. This is garbage. And no one should be paying for this. This hurts the platform itself. This is garbage.
Better meals, right?
It's pretty sweet here.
It's nice. And we're in the shade. People down there are gonna fry.
This material is now beyond parody. Like, here we have a reaction channel. And, you know, Ken likes to drink a lot. And we make fun of it. And, you know, he's drinking here. And it's just, we've made fun of it. And, like, here it is again. It's like, Ken has nothing to say. It's like he's got a camera in his hand. And he's got booze in the other hand. And so it's like, you know, let's shoot the booze. This is his content. It's like, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is how much I think of you and how much I respect the audience. Look, I've got a can of beer in my left hand. How do you like that? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and send me your money. Ken is garbage.
Introducing the Steelers' starting offense at left tackle from Army, number 78.
Does anybody else notice something happening here? At this point, Ken Domik is shooting video of an NFL football game, which everybody has to pay for, and all the people who have it on television have to pay for, and the people that are on the billboards, the electronic billboards there, and they have to pay for. Ken Domik is shooting footage of an NFL football game and using it for content for his own channel to make money with.
Toss. I'm not sure about the stadium. What's the best thing? To kick off or pick a side?
Well, it's not like last night. You don't want to be receiving. Right, Jimmy?
Right, Jimmy?
Jared was receiving.
It is tails, you won the toss, and they'd like to defer their choice to the second half.
Game on!
And it should be camera off, because you've already shot way too much video of the game itself to use for your own entertainment purposes in your own channel as it is. Going in there to take a few pictures is one thing. Shooting footage of everything that is happening and then re-uploading it to your channel is not right. So game on, turn the camera off and shut the fuck up, idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, send Ken Domik your money, because he'll let you know when he has to go to the bathroom and take a piss.
They got a touchdown. Seahawks got a touchdown after screwing up a kickoff. I know. Watch the game. They got good. Field goal.
Loud drunk idiot that is not entertaining. Loud drunk idiot that is not entertaining. Loud drunk idiot that is not entertaining. Make sure that you send him your money.
All right, 10-7, Steelers. Nice catch, Juju. Nice catch.
That was good.
We're in the third quarter, and we're losing 10-14. But it looks like we're going to get it back real soon. It's the fourth quarter. Things are happening, but Ed and I need more beer. Just finished doing a washroom break.
Ken Domik needed to go take another piss. Please make sure you send him your money.
But here's the Goose Island beer stop. We're closed.
There was no more beer at the stadium available to be sold. Thanks so much for providing that great footage, Ken Domik. And please, everyone, send Ken Domik your money. Send Ken Domik your money. Send Ken Domik your money. Please and thanks.
They're closed. Touchdown!
What kind of useless footage is this? Ken Domik is drunk, stumbling around the stadium with his camera. He just, I don't know, I'll just turn my camera on everywhere I walk. That looks like some good footage. We'll put some of that video on the channel. And please, remember, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. And if you want to support Ken Domik for doing all of this for you, then please take out your wallets and your electronic bank accounts and send your money to Ken Domik. Send your money to Ken, please and thanks.
Let's go in! Holy crap! So it's still 28-19 for Seattle.
Do you realize that you are providing play-by-play updates to scores of a football game for a video that is going to be uploaded days after the game is over and done with? That is the type of material you want people to give you their money for you to produce for your channel.
Let's see what happens.
Boring!
Well, the score is 28-26 for the Seahawks. We got a bunch of Seahawk fans down here that are loving this game. But Wilson keeps dropping a knee to run the clock out. There he goes again. So we got 28 seconds, 27 minutes. They called it. It's over. Seattle wins.
What totally underwhelming footage. How little Ken thinks of his fans to post this garbage and expects them to sit there for like half an hour and watch it all and then send their money to him so he can keep making this sort of material and drink beer and buy expensive sandwiches while they all go back to work. And then they take the money out of their wallets and their bank accounts and send it to Ken Domik so he can shoot footage this bad and then publish it on his channel. How do you think Ken is going to turn this around?
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze.
Yes, we do.
Let's go.
If you wanted to have some footage of Ken's fat middle-aged friends' asses as they walk away from a football game while some stupid canned music plays in the background, well then, Ken has got what you want. Just make sure you send him your money, because he's not going to make material of this kind if he doesn't get paid for it. No. I mean, like, other people have channels where they just make stuff that is terrible and they publish it for themselves and their friends. Not Ken. He expects to be paid for doing this, and he expects to be paid well for doing this too. So shell out for Ken Domik and send him your money.
Typical Pittsburgh traffic jam.
Ken has to be among the world's most prolific abusers of the YouTube platform and the opportunity to be monetized. He's shooting footage of himself and his friends leaving the stadium after the game is over. And to give it some color, he turns the camera on himself. Typical Pittsburgh traffic jam. Playing loud and obnoxious music service style garbage music over worthless footage does not make the worthless footage any better. It just makes it more irritating. Please remember that Ken shot all of this while he was drunk and leaving the stadium. He just leaves his camera on, and then he figures he adds this garbage music, and you're gonna watch it and pay him money for it. Now it's time for Ken to have some good food.
We are now at the Pork and Beans. We had to wait about a half an hour for this spot.
Pork and beans.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
A lot of corrugated metal, old, rustic. Paul had to take a picture right away.
Yes.
Nice hat.
Thank you.
Do you remember what I said earlier? When Ken pestered Paul about the hat that he had bought him for his birthday, and I told you to remember it too? Do any of you people who are watching this know someone that gives you something and he's always throwing it back in your face? Remember, Ken already gave him the hat, and that was off camera. Paul put it on. And then Ken wanted to use it for the video. And so he bugs him and, oh, hey, there's a hat. And it's okay. And Ken had to bother him a little bit to get Paul to pay attention to him. Now remember, Ken is drunk, and so he's more oiled up than ever. And we all know that Ken is rude. And so he's pestering him a second time on video. Already the first time, here's the hat, okay. And then, like, there's already been one time on video. This is the second time on video. You see, Paul, like, I don't want to do, like, a close-up because this video is taking too long to make anyway. So just look at the screen and the look on his face and imagine, like, it's zooming in for you then. That's the second time. And the look on Paul's face says it all. It's like, yeah, okay, thanks for the fucking hat. Ken is so rude. And that's what I wanted you guys to remember from earlier. So let's get this video done.
So let's eat. All right, guys. What did we order? We ordered
Chicken wings.
some chicken wings.
Bourbon. Bourbon barbecue. I think?
Bourbon barbecue. Thank you.
Fancy deviled eggs.
Some fancy deviled eggs. And then what was that?
Crab fritters.
Crab fritters.
Crab fritters.
All right. Let's all do a crab fritter. See if we can burn
Got
ourselves.
all sorts of sauces over here too. Still thinking, oh, they're big. There we go.
That's a good idea, eh?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
We're doing one of these first.
Yeah.
Any cutlery?
Right beside you. You got a color.
No. Do you need it?
I don't think so.
Although this video had been posted to Ken's vlog and not his food channel, what this material still amounts to is you're just sitting there watching Ken have a good time in front of you. Like, he just drags the camera around with him, and, like, well, Ken Domik has to go to the bathroom. Well, that's footage. Ken Domik is leaving the stadium after the game is over. Well, that's footage, too. Like, just show footage of people leaving the stadium. And so, like, you know, here's Ken enjoying himself. Make sure you send him money so he can make more of this material. How I wish this jerk had to go get a real job. And it could start by YouTube demonetizing him, which is what they should do, because he just shot video of an NFL football game and published it to his channel as entertainment material. To say nothing of his food reviews, which are so repetitive and uninspired, and he is now referring to them as something that they're not. Food adventures, food experiences, food videos, when they all have the review at the tail end of them. So he's being dishonest about the content that he does produce.
Oh, it's put away.
Lovely. All right, we got some brisket, we got some sausage. What was the last thing you ordered? Pulled pork? No, it's shoulder.
Pork shoulder.
Pork shoulder.
So brisket, shoulder, jalapeno kielbasa, mac and cheese, collard greens, beans, and
A couple buns, some ribs.
Some ribs.
Let's eat. You ready?
yes.
Good.
Nice. This place is dynamite. You get a chance to come to Pork and Beans.
Even though the footage is quite dark, that looks like a family. People of different ages, all sitting down to a meal together. And Ken Domik is leaving. He's been drinking all day. He's got the camera in his hand, and he has no respect for anyone. He has the camera. He should keep it in his pants. Leave the restaurant without shooting other people, without asking for permission. And then he takes the footage home and publishes it to his channel, and he makes money with it. That is a family there. And Ken Domik is a very rude person. And he needs to get off YouTube. And he needs to be demonetized too.
They got great atmosphere, great people working here. Tons of beer on tap.
Why is Ken so amazed that a restaurant that also has a bar with it has tons of beer on tap? Even the smallest, crummiest bar has tons of beer on tap. What? All that Ken ever talks about, even when it's not appropriate or no one cares, is beer. Beer. Alcohol. He always has booze in his hand. What we are watching with Ken Domik is some talentless hack who got lucky with a food review fad years and years ago, keeping his back catalog active just by making garbage on a regular basis. So he keeps making money off of it. In addition to that, he also gets stooges to send him their cash. Oh, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you. Please send me some money so I can produce this material. Lots of beer on tap. Yeah, that and every other bar. Big and small. Anyway, you just call it, you know, his vlog channel should be Ken Domik Drinks Alcohol.
Food was great.
While he is leaving and weaving his camera all over the place, Ken shoots part of a hot table for like a second and a half. What does he expect you to get from this. So here you go, fans. I shot a hot table for a second and a half. That'll probably turn you on. Make sure you send me your money.
Thank you. All right. Time to find the other boys. Well, dinner at the Pork and Beans was okay. Good food, good drink, great atmosphere. I love the washing. The washing was kind of...
That was the third time that Ken let you know about him going to the bathroom. What can we say? Ken can't bring the camera into the bathroom. He probably wants to. It's just that it is illegal, so he can't. So Ken Domik will tell you stories about going to the bathroom. 1, 2, 3 stories about using the facilities with just one video. And he wants you to send him your money and support him with activity on his channel. Look at the people he's with. It's like, oh my gosh. He's talking with the bathroom. Would you want to engage the friends in conversation about you going to the bathroom? They're like, how do we end up with this idiot? Send him your money. Please and thanks.
Sure. But compared to Baker...
Let me get this straight. Ken is now showing us a picture of food that he and the others ate at some other place. And for whatever reason, he did not shoot a video of it. That is probably because the other guy said, listen, Ken, knock it off for this meal. We don't want the camera and you asking us what do we think of the food and what are the notes that you are getting from the beer. Just put it away for this time. Because he was not without a camera, because he took a picture of this. And if he had that to take a picture of the food, then he could have made a video. So, there was no video made. And so Ken takes a picture of this so we can run the picture. And he mentions it in the video. I guess this will allow him to write it off because he did manage to show it. Yes, Revenue Canada, I saved the bill because this food was shown in my video from which my income is coming from. And so I've written it off. So, there you go. Ken Domik fans, please enjoy.
Bakersfield tacos last night.
Bakersfield was amazing.
Bakersfield tacos?
I did enjoy that.
Oh my gosh. It was so good.
Unfortunately, not everybody was on the same vibe, but that was good. Yeah, that was good.
It was fantastic.
Who hates tacos? Nobody. Hello.
Nobody hates tacos. But you said there's more than one Bakersfield because this is the second one we've been to.
Yes.
And you think there's probably a lot across the United States, maybe?
I think there's 5 or 6 franchises.
5 or 6. Look for a Bakersfield. Go and have some amazing tacos.
Thanks for the tip, Ken. We'll drop everything and head straight to Pittsburgh to go to Bakersfield because you took the time and work to take one picture and talk about this place for a few seconds and, oh, that sounds great. We will do it right away. Thanks, Ken. We completely take you seriously, too. Great footage, Ken Domik. Man, you really know how to bring the ass. Ken Domik really has brought his A game to his visit to Pittsburgh. Footage of this kind, we need to support him in his work. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, send Ken Domik your money, do whatever it takes to help him to produce this great material. Thanks, Ken. Your vlog really delivers the goods. Like, if we want footage of fat, middle-aged guys eating too much food and then trying to haul their fat asses around, we can come to Ken. who will bring us the goods. He will bring us that footage. Because Ken brings his A game. Because he deserves our support with activity on his channel and by sending him our money. Can we turn this horrible music off? La 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 Ken Domik Music Service. La 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 Ken Domik Music Service.
Back at the hotel.
So, what has it been, Ken? Like, 6 times with that stupid dog statue? With the shirt? Like 6 times with that thing? Let us just, leave this here and appreciate it for a while. Because you did this, like 6 times. Let's just sit here and appreciate it like a work of art or something. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for what you do, Ken Domik. Great work.
Nice. Good dog. Good dog. Hey, girls.
Gentlemen.
Please, Ken. Leave them alone. Leave us alone. Leave the staff alone. Leave everyone alone. Please, stop it. Enough for one day, huh? Ken, please, leave it alone.
Hey. All right, guys, we are done for the day, but we are just ending our day off with an owl.
No, we're just getting started, actually. The night shift is in.
Yeah, but I don't want to videotape anymore.
More like the other guys probably said to you that, Ken, you're getting on our last nerve, okay? Put it away. Thanks. In addition to that, it's footage in the dark, so it's pretty good that you're gonna go play with an owl drink because you're shooting in the dark now, Ken. Great job.
So we're ending off this vlog with a $45 drink called Larry's Food Bowl.
They should change the name to the Owl.
And we like calling it the Owl. And this young lady back there is making the owl. And it looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal.
Thank you, Ken Domik. Show us the menu in the dark. That's great. Hey guys, you want to see a menu in the dark? There you go. Look at this. That is the type of footage you get when the guy who is shooting it is drunk and tired. Look, there's a menu in the dark.
Phenomenal. The perfection.
Yeah.
Nice. It looks great. All right, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, you got to chug it. You have 30 seconds.
That's it. Larry's Food Bowl.
Jimmy, you have 30 seconds. Chug it.
30 seconds.
Chug. 2, 3, go. Try it. You're killing time.
That should be good.
Get it? Ken Domik is tasting. And what makes it a lot better is that he's having this drink and doing totally in the dark. So, like, if watching Ken Domik have an expensive drink and do in the dark is your thing, Ken Domik delivers.
It's good. Beautiful, yeah.
I don't know what to think. I don't know what Jimmy would do to this owl, but
It's like a
it'd be
fruit.
dirty.
It's like a fruit punch. A lot of alcohol. Lots of alcohol.
Oh, I'm not into that.
Oh, floral too. Like
Yeah.
really.
You're floral.
A is for
Want that
apple.
owl? Bad Ed next.
Oh, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's a sweet drink.
Do you see that guy way over there in the dark? That shadow? Having a sip of that expensive drink? Well, it's made with a lot of fruit and a whole lot of alcohol. And Kent has figured out that the drink is sweet. Thanks, Ken.
You don't want too many of those.
That's
the conjure out.
Pass the hooter down.
Hear him say, pass the hooter? Pass the hooter. We are having too much fun with Ken Domik. To be serious, this footage is worthless. It's like everyone is tired. Everyone's been drinking, especially Ken too. And it's footage in the dark, and the subjects are far away. We can't even hear them mumbling off in the distance somewhere. And this is just Ken hanging around with his friends. I mean, there's nothing here for you, even though Ken always says that that he does this video just for you. This is all for himself. This is just garbage.
Pass the hooter. That's good, eh?
It is good.
I think the only
Island cocktail.
it definitely has like a grapefruit kind of bitterness to it.
The aftertaste is better than the actual initial.
Yeah, it's grapefruit, right?
Yeah.
Are you tasting grapefruit?
Grapefruit berry.
Berry.
It's very, what? Like, everybody is tired. Ken has told them, pretend to be food reviewers, and even Ken at this point knows he has to lay off before, people walk out on him or throw something at him. So it's just like, and then Ken just blurts out, good stuff! And then he says, good night, Owl, and the project just falls off a cliff. Here, watch!
It's good stuff. Very good. Bye, Owl. Good night.
Good night, Owl, and good night, Ken, too. And thanks to all you Patreons who made it all happen. Thanks to each and every one of you blithering idiots who provides Ken Domik the money he needs to make content this lazy and boring. Thanks to all of you, the normal Patreons, the first-class supporters, and of course the top supporters, for supporting this grade A material. Thanks also very much. I think Ken Domik has another shot of a fountain waiting for us, if we're lucky. Ken, do you have that? Thanks to Ken Domik for 52 solid minutes of drunken rambling, bad footage, rudeness, and boredom. Do not forget to send your money to Ken Domik today. That is, send your money to Ken Domik today. Please and thanks.